All right. Good morning, cyber traders. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Good to see you all. Brad, good to see you. Good morning. Good to see you. Good, Lita. Good to see everybody on social. Good. Welcome back. Again, nice little couple of pops right now. A couple of stocks right here. It always seems like the pharmaceutical stocks, the bio stocks, always do pretty well. It's kind of weirdest thing when you pretty much have that going on. But yeah, a couple of good ones here and the big within the top five. We're going to be focusing on it. We're going to check them out in a little bit. But I want to talk about yesterday. So did everybody watch the video that we posted? Hopefully everybody subscribed to our channel. All right. I did let me just post this up over here in social media. So anyway, I did a YouTube video on basically on the pot stocks yesterday. So this is why you need to be, subscribe to our Twitter, X. I don't know, I keep calling Twitter, but also if you're in a part of the Cyber Group room, you have the mobile app and get the alerts. But I got an alert from you guys. I was outside doing some gardening and I thought I was going to take off for the second part of the afternoon. And all of a sudden, I'm getting alerts. Oh, pot stocks are running. Pot stocks are running. So, I mean, everybody should have did pretty well. CGC just did absolutely fabulous yesterday. That thing ran from $8.30 when that news came out. Something about the regulation that they're probably not going to classify it as an illegal drug. Doing it nationally. Now, listen, I know, don't take it personal, okay? I remember we were talking about this a couple of years ago, and even Lita was upset in the trading room that they legalized it in Canada. Listen, I get it, okay? But that's not, if you think that way, don't take personals, right? Because what's going to happen is it's going to affect you. Remember, we're traders. This is our business, all right? So, because let me tell you, if you say you took the opposite side, you went short, you would have got crushed. Anyway, the stock ran from $2 up to almost 16, had a great run up yesterday. It was CGC. It was ACB. Look at all these great runners. They all traded exactly the same. So no matter which one you missed, you could have got that one. GRWG, another one that ran. SNDL. What else you got? You also had the ETFs that made a big move. NJ. Okay, that one moved also. This one popped. Just popped. What's nice about this one? Nice little Fausto flag on that. Which, by the way, we're going to talk a lot about that in today's class in phase 3. No problem. Good to see you, Alita. Welcome back from having breakfast with the kids. But definitely watch that video and also make sure you like it, friend it, share it, leave a comment, because these are things that kind of like, you have to share those things for everybody, because the more you share it, the more people understand it and understand how to really trade the market, the better it helps all of us. Okay. Because there's just way too many people failing in trading. And, we don't want to make the brokerage firms rich. We want to keep ourselves rich, but it's not being rich. It's about controlling those losses. Now let's talk about earnings. So there was a a lot going on in earnings this week. You can see right here, we have a lot of earnings going on. Eli Lilly did great in pre-market. I got the good swing trade on that one. AMD did pretty well. Amazon did pretty well. I got the swing trade on that one. I'm not really seeing that much going on today, as in like the really big names. But I think tomorrow the real big ones are going to be Coinbase and Apple that we're going to keep an eye on. And that's going to be after the close. Those are really going to be the big ones that we're going to keep an eye on. And obviously you can see Friday. No one really comes out on Friday. Okay, these are pretty much more the big ones that are going on. So we'll keep an eye on those. You can see Amazon that came out with that earnings, really big slingshot. By the way, one of the strategies about trading on earnings announcements when we trade in the afternoons is that sometimes you want to put a ridiculous number out there and you might get hit. So if you had Amazon at 180 and says, I'll put it at 165 or 170, and you would have got hit, you would have done pretty damn well, okay? Because you remember, as a trader, we always know there's slingshots everywhere. SMCI is obviously not doing too well. Finally, it's starting to break down a little bit. Nvidia's down, not as much as the SMCI also, but those obviously earnings that came out with it. But they will listen. That is earnings is only one area where we focus on, where we see some trading, but there's just been a lot more going on. So I want to start off with some of the big runners up. So anyway, we got this stock that's moving up pretty well right now. The CTMX. Let me just blow this up over here. And Obviously, definitely have it on my level 4. All right. Now, on level 4, we're getting some iceberg orders are showing up right around $4 right now. $3, getting some good buys and sells right here. I'll show you right here. We got some orders right now. I'm not really completely, it had that big run up, took this big seller at 240, but it's looking pretty good. Cheap little stock, nice levels, good volume, 6 million shares in pre-market. You know that's going on the watch list. So we got that one banged out right there. Pally, this one right here, PALI. It's starting to down a downtrend. There's a lot of orders out there right around 910, 920. And you can see it right here. A lot of orders out there. And then once it started hitting it, hit this big seller right here and started trending down. So I'm going to put it on the watch list. I mean, it's channeling here since 8:30, but it is pretty damn volatile. Okay. You might not think being an $8 stock, but from our experience, cyber traders, you know this. This thing already was at $10, dropped down to 840. That's a pretty substantial drop. So that's probably, even on pre-market, it's a category 3. It could be even category 5. We'll see how she opens up in the morning. IMCC, there's another one that looked pretty good, but she's starting to go on a downtrend now. So this stock was a great runner-up from yesterday. You could see it had earnings, boom, popped up. Another cannabis stock also. Didn't have that on my list. IMCC, put that over here. So it is a cannabis stock, so I'm going to keep an eye on it. You could see that had that big move there from 63 cents. And it was funny. We were talking about this earlier, but I guess nobody caught wind of it. There's just so many of them out there. Root, not really great. TGTX, I had that on level 4. Yeah, there was a big sell that got done. About 22,000. Looks pretty volatile if you're asking me. I'm looking at right here, these orders right here. That would start to get a little stack going on. We know what that means, right, cyber traders? TGTX, put it on the watch list. Why not? AI stock not really doing too well. We got a nice move on this one here. This one didn't move pretty decent. Anything going on out there? Oh yeah, some orders just showed up. There's a big iceberg order showed up at about $1.50 right now. And you can see it's kind of holding there pretty strong right there. I don't know if anyone has it, but you probably see it on your NASDAQ book viewer and everything else. SLS, we'll put it on the watch list. Love the volume, 2.5 million shares, pre-market. It's what we're looking for. What else we got going on over here? All right, we're down to 13%. This one we already know about, AGBA. This thing has just been an absolute animal for us, been doing fabulous for us lately. And you probably can go by yesterday's resistance. That was another big mover from yesterday that we had. Great runner up. You could see 250 all the way to 425. And then obviously started breaking lower lows. And that was the end of that story. I would probably stay away from it now. Probably not really interested trading anymore. All right, losers, any good crushing going on right now? Any dead cat bounces? I'm not interested in that. We're not interested in that. We're not interested in that. Nothing. Ooh, Starbucks didn't do too well. Starbucks getting killed. Was that one of the earnings announcements? I guess so, right? Yes. Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks was at yesterday's close. Yeah, there it is. I didn't see that. Wow, that didn't do too well. I don't know. Maybe they're outpricing themselves. I mean, they're growing like crazy, but 105 down to 70, breaking 52-week lows. You got support around 70, going back in 2022. We'll put S-Bucks on that list. You know why those are losers. Guess what's moving right now? New York Community Bank. I don't know what happened here, but it's got some iceberg orders right around here, big resistance levels. You know what's so funny? I had that stock and I got out of it. You know what I mean? I just didn't like it. I thought it was going to come back. It started going up here. I saw this big drop over here. Then it started dwindling down. I got out right around 320. So I don't. Maybe I'll buy it. What scares me about this company is that this bank company got so heavily involved in the commercial real estate. Now, if anyone here is following commercial real estate, they are getting destroyed. I was in Chicago. I mean, I would say 70% of the buildings were empty. I never walked down Michigan Avenue and on a Tuesday, and it looked like it was like midnight. Okay, Manhattan obviously is Manhattan. It's busy, but real estate is doing great. But After COVID, nobody's going in the office anymore. I mean, I sold my office. I got rid of my office. What do I need it for? Everybody left, everybody's leaving. Everybody's doing things remote. So a lot of these companies getting really hit. They lent out a lot of money and they got destroyed. That was a great short right here when it was from 10 to 4 when we talked about it. She's coming back. I don't know if there's any news on it, but I don't know. Maybe they're getting bored. Something might be happening, but she's doing pretty decent. We'll keep an eye on that one too. Pinterest obviously did pretty well on their earnings that they came out with, but kind of just ricocheted up and is pretty much done. Probably not interested in that one. Anything else out there? CVS obviously not doing too well. They came out with their earnings, right? Looks like they took a big hit. CVS, that was this morning. Yep. CVS. I don't know. What is it? All the crime that they're getting? People are why people robbing, more than anything in CVS? Anybody know why? Anybody know why? I mean, from what I was told, there's nothing cheap in CVS. I mean, everything is small, little. Everything costs between $5 and $10. You know what I mean? How much a gallon of milk cost? $3. I can't fit that in my pocket. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you come to New York, it's like no one even wants to shop there. Everything's locked up. So they're getting really, really hit right there. Square right there. I guess that one got hit right there. Anything else? Oh, Yum Brands, a little bit down there. What else we got? Pfizer. I didn't see them on the list. All right. So pretty good list that we got going on here. To a pretty good list that we got going on for this morning. So I'm really excited about phase 3. All right. Now, just let everybody know, I will be on Benzinga tomorrow. We got class today. We got class on Friday. Earnings announcements. Looks like a pretty good thing that we got going on. And also tomorrow, I'm going to be doing open house. We posted a link up there. If anybody wants to come and join us, you're more than happy to. Just take your phone, scan the QR code in top left-hand corner if you're watching on social media. If you want to come and join us, our trading room, turn your camera on, just click on that QR code and you come and join our live trading room, all right, for free. In the meantime, everybody else, students, if I don't see you in class, you know what to say. And if you're new here to Cyber Trade University, you're one of the trial members, once again, just look, listen, and learn. And hopefully, if everything works out, hopefully we'll make you part of our family. All right, guys, good luck, everybody. Happy trading. See you in about 15 minutes when the market opens up, or we'll see you in class.